Mark, really solid first 2 days. Put yourself right in contention. Just how does the game feel this week?
Yeah, it feels all around really good. It felt great last week too. I didn't really make anything outside of 5 or 6 feet last week, and starting yesterday, I made a 30-footer right off the bat, and when you do that, it makes the hole look a little bigger.
Just wondering, the stadium course had some renovations. Has been the toughest course out there so far. You didn't quite make it look it, but you've played this course a few times. Does it feel more difficult, or do you notice some of the changes that they've made?
Yeah, you definitely notice it. They didn't change a ton off the tee, so the lines are pretty similar. Even into the greens are pretty similar. It's just kind of some of the slopes are different, some of the runoffs. Luckily, I didn't miss a ton of greens, so I didn't have to deal with it. But yeah, I think for me, I'm not a guy who plays a ton of spin anyways. I hit it a little lower than most people. So I think I might have had a little bit of advantage with the firmness of the greens because I'm kind of used to seeing my ball bounce a little, whereas some guys who are high spin guys, might have struggled with that. So that's the only thing I can think of. But for the most part, yeah, I just hit it where I was looking and had a hot putter the last 2 days.
It has played a lot more difficult than the other two courses. Do you feel like that's just because of how new the greens are that they're firm, or do you feel like there's something else that has allowed that course to just be tougher?
Yeah, I think just overall it's a little bit more penal than Nicklaus and definitely more than La Quinta. La Quinta's the narrowest, but if you drive it decent at all, you're going to have a ton of looks. So I think it's just the most penal, and then, yeah, having the greens be firmer because they're new, and then also they just haven't quite settled yet. That's pretty common, so there's just kind of lots of little funny breaks. I really don't think I had a putt outside of 4 feet that I didn't feel like was some sort of double breaker. And that's probably what I did the best today, was just kind of trusting my first read and trusting what I saw.
A lot of family out there this week. I know it's been a tough week and a half for everyone. What has it been like for you just emotionally? Played last week, you're playing this week as everything's going on.
Yeah, it's been super weird. I'm actually moving right now to a new house, and that should be exciting. And with everything going on, it feels weird and almost bad being excited for that because there's just been so much loss and heartbreak, with everyone and with people close to me. So it's been tough, but it like anything else, it puts stuff in perspective, and it definitely makes it easier to realize that this is just a dumb game and none of this really matters at all.
I was talking to your brother who was telling, about losing the house, and other family, I understand too, lost houses, correct?
Yeah, we had a rough go.
Is it hard to focus on golf then, or is it almost like a nice escape?
Yeah, I think it's a nice escape, to be out there and not thinking about other stuff. It feels kind of like a little oasis out there right now. And also, selfishly, it's been horrible for them, but I'm getting to see a ton of them more than I would normally. So it's been just great to see them and to try and be there for them.
Thanks, Mark.
Of course.